Welcome to the channel. Irish Macchiato, Auphorie. You'll be hearing a lot about Auphorie forever on the channel. I have a feeling it's going to be like in the others that you hear forever on the channel. Check out this one I'm wearing today. You know, I like to pair my houses together. Macchiato, Auphorie. I don't know why I don't see this all over Instagram. I mean, what are people thinking? It's every big time reviewer that's put their hands on that one. It's top of the top of the top. It's one. It's category at the Art and Fashion Awards. LT 5 out of 5. I mean, everywhere you see it, this thing is just composed. These guys are self-taught. Don't tell all those designers. This is their version of Irish Macchiato. What? Coffee, powder. Boom! Awesomeness. Branding therapeutic fragrance. Thanks for being on the channel. So glad you guys are watching my journey into compositions currently. Shifting though, we're shifting into something else. I don't know what. You'll see. Stay with me. You guys that have been from the beginning, thank you so much. Conversations have meant so much. Your feedback, your professional critique. So much professional critique. I really appreciate it. Obviously, that's a big fear starting the channel. You're going to get people that just get mad and angry. It's not what it's about. If there's professional critique, we can talk and disagree all day long. That's what I've had. I've enjoyed this whole thing. I thank you all for that. Stay tuned for the review. Look at that juice. Irish Macchiato by Auphorie. Let's get into the... I'm just reviewing these in case aftermarket, sample market, to know about Auphorie, to actually get original composition up here reviewed. That's the reason. 30 ml, $168. X straight. Believe it's all sold out. Like I said, it's composition study on this. That's why I did it. Now, Espresso, in my city, and even outskirts in little towns now, you literally can't go into the heart of a city and walk 2 or 3 blocks without getting the smell of espresso. Where kids are raised with it. As soon as I came into the city, it's just something you knew about. It's no longer diner coffee like my grandpa drank every day. I mean, it's just this rich espresso smell that I know all so well. I smell a ton of coffee notes through and through in perfumes. Espresso is dear to my heart. I've never seen someone take it on. I do have the raw ingredient. It's not where I want it to smell, the raw ingredients I have. This is a little bit closer, but it's a tough smell to get. And not that mine's perfect. I just know what I want in my head. But this is the best espresso smell I've ever heard smell in a perfume. All that being said, to get there. I mean, I don't want that boring black cup of coffee smell. I want that award-winning barista espresso perfectly pulled shot smell. Yes, they take it that serious around here everywhere, not just one location. There are so many that even don't compete that could easily compete. That I've seen over 20 shots thrown away at a time because they weren't pulling them perfect. That's how serious they take that shot. They can tell if they pulled it perfect or not for the perfect flavor. And there's an aroma when you pull it that perfect. That's the detail Eugene and Emrys are putting in their perfumes. We have a coffee fragrance, and these guys came to play. You can tell this is like an espresso, more of an espresso coffee note right away, right when you put it on your skin. No mistake. You're wearing coffee, top, heart, and base. It's a heavy note, so it's going to play the whole way through. I might need to add Orris butter to my next cappuccino. this thing smells so stinking good off my skin. These guys just do powder so right. Genius composition and notes chosen against a familiar espresso to everyone. I mean, getting into the coffee, powder and espresso, it's about time. I've smelled this combo. You get espresso backed by powder, strong, soft. I'm seeing Oris play into these stronger fragrances so perfectly that I don't know if there's a strong fragrance it can't play with. And it makes me love powder all of a sudden when these dynamics are there. I'm a contrast person. I love contrast. And here we are in fragrance getting huge contrast. This Oris I've seen it against 4 dark notes now, and it just works on every one of them and just sweetens it up and makes it be something you want to be around and put on your skin. Here with vanilla, I'm literally getting an espresso I want to drink. I have gone to the Barista Championships and seen them compete. They all have to make a special drink as part of the competition. For years, the local ones, I follow the coffee shop, have them make my coffee while I worked. It was important to me. Seeking out, just like I seek out this perfume thing, I'm seeking out this coffee thing. I'd be like, I know you made that special drink with the basil and the herbs mixed into the coffee. Can I get that? I get so much work I can't. I'm like, just charge like $12 or $20 and let's try it once. I want to try it. I kept pushing for years. Finally, there's a company that actually does something like that here. So you can go in, get a fancy coffee, an award-winning coffee like that's out of this world. It's hard to make, but they upcharge. It's fun to have it once just to see. Totally different. Anyways, I could totally see one of these baristas doing this to their coffee and just enjoying it like crazy. Especially after trying the Oris candy from Perfume Sucks. I mean, I could see the taste with espresso and vanilla in this. I'm talking, I don't know. Sell your perfumes to these coffee shops. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna get it to work. Yeah, all this to say, let's make a drink off of it. The base, not really many transitions. At top and base, everything kind of hangs around. Really not true. It's one of those perfumes you put on, it just stays with you and it fades out beautifully. No ill will towards that because the sillage, the whiffs are just golden, and I see a need for this perfumery. It smells like a dessert tiramisu on your skin. The only layer missing is the boozy layer of the tiramisu. I would definitely say it's layered just like a tiramisu is layered. And I'd definitely say sandalwood's one of those layers. Vanilla's one of those layers. Espresso's one of those layers. The Oris butter is one of those layers, the iris. And just all together, you just sniff those layers up and down. It's not linear at all. They intertwine between the whole airing, just giving different whiffs of each one, being more powerful each time. And just depending on how you're moving close to the skin, away from the skin, sillage is fabulous. Love smelling like this. Patchouli just adds earthiness and goodness to it. I wouldn't say it's its own layer. I would say it literally is just, it's almost like the base providing just different nuances to the fragrance as those fragrances or those notes way more prominent. Benzoin, vanilla mixed together, maybe in its own layer, sure. But those are the prominent notes with the air accord that Auphorie has built, carrying this thing into a lovely sillage. Yeah, the fragrance provides a fume that's different based on application to nose. So I wear it on my wrist mostly. So the closer I put my wrist to my nose, the different the sillage gets. It's literally like a layered cake, and I'm just sniffing through the layers of the sillage the closer I get to the different whiffs. So as you move around, it's just a lovely wearing of those flavors. A lovely powder of soft espressos left on the skin for about 90 minutes as this one says goodbye. It's perfect to its name. Now I got to get out and get a macchiato and pair it while I wear this fragrance. I love pairing drinks with perfume. That's what I have. Iris Macchiato, genius composition, brilliant composition. Score it Addictiveness, 15 out of 15. Originality. The experience, overall, 4 out of 5. Projection, sillage, and longevity, a 3 out of 5. Composition as a whole, 25 out of 25. 18 and 20 out of 25 for ingredients and price to ml. Top is a 10 out of 10. Hearts, a 4 out of 5. The base, a 7 out of 10. Total score of 86. You can get a bottle, a decant, grab it if you're a fan of coffee and powder. I never was a fan of powder. If I heard somebody review it like this, I'd say, no way. I used to turn off reviews because of powder. I am in love with powder. These guys, the real stuff, there's nothing like it. They're doing stuff with iris that is nobody's business. At least you have to sample something with the orris butter in their line, the iris in their line, to really get a feel of what the real stuff can be to notes before you misjudge it. I fell in love because of these guys to the ingredient. And here we are, and sampling the whole house. I can see somebody wearing this as an office scent, a coffee scent, all year long. Who do I see wearing this one? Sir Bradley Wiggins. How many sprays? 3 to 5. Everyone, thanks for being on the journey. Let's move this whole perfume thing forward together. Peace out. Be blessed.